Thoughts become actions, actions become habits, and habits become destiny. So goes the saying. But the logical interpretation of the saying, and by using our common sense to understand the saying, one can say with confidence that one can write his or her own destiny. In short, your thought process decides your destiny. Friends, welcome back to part 3 of the video Transforming Life Through Common Sense, a video series destined to transform your life. In case you have missed part 1 and 2 of the series, then check out the link to these parts in the description section of this YouTube video. Hi, my name is Abhinav Srivastava. Friends, I'm a life coach and soft skills trainer and also an IELTS trainer and a recruitment consultant by profession. And by passion, I'm an actor, singer, poet, writer, blogger, lyricist, and a freelance professional translator, translating works from Gujarati and Hindi to English. Friends, in part 1 of this video series called Transforming Our Life Through Common Sense, you have seen how, by using your common sense, one can develop a fit body which shall help in developing a fitter mind and which in turn shall help in achieving our full potential. And in part 2, you have seen the next step in the journey towards transforming life is to develop a proper thought process and how what you think is important to achieve your full potential. Today, in part 3, we take our next step toward transforming our life to achieve our full potential, which shall lead us to great happiness and fulfillment. Let's do this by simply analyzing the following statement. Thoughts become actions. Actions become habits. And habits become destiny. By using our common sense, we can easily analyze this statement and understand the profound truth behind it. To understand this statement clearly, let's understand first that all actions are the result of a thought process. A thought leads us to take an action. For example, if you think that brushing your teeth before going to sleep is important, then you will always brush your teeth at night before you go off to sleep. Brushing your teeth before you sleep at night is important to you because you think it will stop tooth and gum decay, and you will be blessed with a healthy set of teeth throughout your life. And so every night, the same thought process will motivate you to brush your teeth. Therefore, over a period of time, that action of brushing your teeth at night will slowly become a habit. This habit shall decide the fate or destiny of your set of teeth. This is how a habit becomes your destiny. In short, a simple thought process has a profound impact on your destiny because a thought process leads to an action, which in turn becomes a habit if it is repeated over a period of time. and the result of that repeated action or habit becomes our fate or destiny. Therefore, what we think and how we think is very important in transforming our life for the better. Our thinking process decides our action, and in turn, over a period of time, would become a habit. A habit which can ultimately decide our destiny. Friends, therefore you can now understand how important our thought process is and what role it can play in what we can do and become, and how it can actually help us write our own destiny. Let's take a simple example of Mr. M.K. Gandhi. We all know him as Mahatma Gandhi. He decided to take action when he was thrown out of a first class rail compartment while traveling in South Africa and forced to travel in third class because he thought that it was unjust to discriminate a human being based on the color of his skin. His thought process about discrimination and injustice forced him to take action and organize a protest against the South African government, and thus set up a path for him to follow again and again until it became second nature to him. That is, a habit of fighting against injustice for the good of the people, whether these people were in South Africa or India. His thought process led to action, which in turn decided his path and ultimately his fate or destiny. Without a proper thought process, Gandhi would not have been able to take solid and decisive action, and without taking action, he would not have discovered or found his purpose of life, that is, to fight and motivate people to fight against injustice, oppression, and tyranny. Thus, Gandhi's thoughts and actions, based on his thought process, ultimately decided his fate or destiny. Friends, it is therefore very clear that our thoughts decide our actions and therefore our destiny. Naturally, a positive thought creates a positive action and leads to positive results. Therefore, in order to transform your life for the better, you need to radically change the way you think. Our thinking process is influenced by people we meet and interact with, and by people around us, and also by the members of our family and the society in which we live. In order to change our way of thinking, we need to get out of this influence and think independently without being influenced by people and events around us. Remember, your life changes the moment you change your thinking. For example, if you think you want to remove corruption and corrupt people from the government and every area of our life and stop them from ruining the country, then you can either decide to do something about it or wait till someone does something about it. But if you're really disturbed about this, like Gandhi was, then you would take action based on this thought process and fight against corruption and corrupt people to save your country. This action, which you can take, would be either once or many times. In case you take action over a period of time, it becomes a habit, and you would become a long-term crusader fighting against corruption and corrupt people. And this, in turn, would lead you to decide your path and therefore your destiny. Friends, to change your life, you therefore need to change your thinking and develop a healthy and positive thinking process. But can one achieve anything in life just by changing one's thinking and not taking any action? The simple answer is no. Therefore, taking action based on your clear and positive thinking process is the next step you need to take to achieve anything you want in life. So, taking action is the most important step after changing your thinking. Like I had said in my first video, knowledge is power only if you use it. Thus, simply changing your thinking and thought process will not get you the results. You need to take massive action which is based on clear thought process. In short, one can achieve anything one wants if he takes actions based on positive and clear thought process. Thus, clarity of thought as to what one wants is the most important step one needs to take. Once you're clear about what you want and why you want it, then the steps to be taken to get it will also become clear to you. Thus, deciding your goal or what you want is logically the first step. Most people are not sure what they want in life. Most of them would say they want fame and money, but when you ask them to explain in depth, they're not very clear about what they want, why they want it, or how to get what they want. The reason for this is that they lack clarity of thought. If you're sure what you want, then you would, by using your common sense, know what steps you need to take to get it. The reason why most of us are not able to get what they want in life is that they're not even sure if they really want it, or if what they want is right for them, or why they want it in the first place. Because of this, they are not able to take action or series of consistent habit forming actions which are necessary to get what you want in life. And without regular and consistent action, one cannot get what one wants. Friends, therefore, in order to transform your life, you not only need to change your thinking, but also develop a clear thought process based on which you need to decide what you really want in life. The clearer you are about what you want, the simpler it becomes for you to take consistent action to get it. In order to develop a clear thought process, you need to develop a habit of living in the present moment. Most people are either thinking of the past or the future in their present moment, and therefore they have no time to develop clarity of thought in the present moment. Millions of thoughts are processed by our brain, and we have the ability to use these thoughts to clearly decide what we want. But most of us are not able to use this wonderful ability to decide what they want because their brain is either processing thoughts from the past or about the future. This leads to not knowing what one really wants or why one wants it or how to get what one wants. Because of this, there is no action and therefore no results. So friends, to really achieve your full potential in life and transform your life, you need to first change your thinking and develop a positive and clear thought process and clearly decide what you want in life and then take massive action to get what you want. For this, you need to utilize your present moment and not waste it by thinking about past or future. Once you're living in your present moment, you then need to plan out step by step the actions you need to take to get what you want, that is, to achieve your goal. Friends, in the next video, in this wonderful journey of transforming our lives by using common sense, we will find out how to decide what we want and why we want it, and how to take planned, systematic, and consistent action to get what we want. So do not forget to be part of this wonderful journey which will help you transform your life. Till then, take action to change your thinking and develop a positive thinking process, and also practice living in the present moment. See you soon. Take care.